Good morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in Boston. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Thursday, November 7th. You'll be interested to know. 24 years ago, today in the year 2000, the U.S. presidential election concluded with a statistical tie between Democrat Al Gore and Republican George W. Bush, leading to a contentious legal battle that was ultimately resolved by the United States Supreme Court on December 12, 2000. So now you know. And now, it's time for the weather report. This morning it's sunny and feels like 58 degrees with 13-mile-per-hour wind. The sunset will take place at 4:29 and it will rise again tomorrow at 6:26. It looks like we're in for a sunny Thursday, with a high near 69 and temperatures dropping to about 62 in the afternoon, accompanied by a light west wind. Tonight, expect mostly clear skies with a low of 42 and gentle winds. For all you beach runners out there, the first low tide Thursday will be at 8:45, with a high tide at 2:45. The near-shore buoy at Cape Cod Bay reads 56 degrees for the water temperature. Looking ahead in the weather, expect sunny skies on Friday with a high near 63 and west winds. Friday night will be mostly clear with a low around 42. Saturday stays sunny with a high near 54, and Saturday night is mostly clear with a low around 37. Sunday brings a chance of rain after 3 p.m. with partly sunny skies and a high near 60. Expect rain likely Sunday night with mostly cloudy skies and a low around 47. Veterans Day also has... Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, keeping houseplants healthy during a New England winter can be challenging due to fluctuating temperatures and humidity. Owner of Microplant Studio in South Boston emphasizes that tropical plants struggle with the transition from air conditioning to heating. Experts recommend reducing feeding, as plants may go dormant, similar to bears in winter. Ensure your plants stay warm, avoiding cold drafts from windows and direct heat from heaters, which can damage leaves. Inspect new plants thoroughly for pests before introducing them to your home, and maintain humidity to deter spider mites. Happy planting! Now on to sports. On Thursday Night Football in Baltimore, the Ravens at 6-3 host the Cincinnati Bengals, who are 4-5. Expect fireworks as Lamar Jackson and Joe Burrow, both tied for 20 TD passes this season, face off again. Baltimore's formidable run defense will challenge a Bengals ground game that finally showed life last week. Ravens are favored by 3, with an over-under set at 54. In local sports, last night, the Golden State Warriors edged out the Celtics 118-112 at TD Garden. Steph Curry dazzled with 27 points, while Buddy Hield chipped in 16. Jason Tatum led the C's with 32 points and grabbed 10 rebounds. The Warriors stand at 7-1, continuing their impressive streak, while Boston drops to 7-2. Tomorrow night, the Celtics host the Brooklyn Nets at the Garden. Jaylen Brown and Kristaps Porzingis are likely out. Tonight, the Bruins at 6-7-1 clash with the Flames 7-5-1 in Beantown. David Pasternak, with 16 points, leads the charge at the Garden. The Bees are favored by 1.5 points. In top news, Canada has ordered the dissolution of TikTok's business operations in the country, citing national security risks. However, Canadians will still have access to the app and can create content. Canada's Innovation Minister stated that the decision was made based on evidence collected during a review of ByteDance Limited's operations. TikTok announced plans to challenge the order in court, arguing that shutting down their Canadian offices would eliminate hundreds of well-paying jobs. Meanwhile, Canada has already banned the app from government-issued devices due to privacy and security concerns. In business news, small-cap stocks are experiencing a significant surge following former President Donald Trump's electoral victory. The Russell 2000 index jumped by 5.8% on Wednesday, marking its best daily percentage gain in nearly 2 years. This index, representing the smallest 2,000 companies in the Russell 3000 index, is approaching record territory. However, analysts caution about sustainability. The Federal Reserve's recent pivot to lower interest rates could benefit small caps, yet rising long-term Treasury yields may increase borrowing costs, potentially triggering a recession. The question remains, is it time to shift investments from large-cap stocks to small-cap and value equities? In crypto movement, Bitcoin is just over $75,400. Ethereum is just over $2,700. And Goatsis Maximus is about 79 cents. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the Boston area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class. With locations in Canton, Wellesley, Hingham, Brookline, and Framingham, just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. The Bay Area has been chosen as the location for the National Semiconductor Technology Center, as announced by Governor Gavin Newsom on Friday. This center will be established in Sunnyvale, funded through the Biden-Harris administrations, creating helpful incentives to produce Semiconductors and Science Act. Newsom emphasized California's role as a leader in technology and innovation, highlighting its talent pool and top universities. The center aims to enhance the United States' semiconductor design and production capabilities, addressing concerns over reliance on foreign manufacturing. It is expected to generate over $1 billion in research funding and create more than 200 jobs over the next decade. And in entertainment news, Clint Eastwood's new film, Juror Number 2, has faced an unusual and limited release strategy from Warner Brothers. At just 93 years old, Eastwood directed this legal thriller, which has received positive reviews, yet only premiered in 28 theaters. Although it grossed $5 million internationally, Warner Brothers will not announce domestic box office figures, indicating a lack of confidence in the film. This decision follows a trend under Chief Executive David Zaslav, who has prioritized financial concerns over Eastwood's legacy. As Eastwood remains silent, many wonder if this strategy will backfire once audiences see the film. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American writer and humorist, Mark Twain. And he said, "It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the weather reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings in Boston.